How's it going, boys? I'm here with another Vancouver Canucks Legends GM mode, and I got the lines all set up. I set up the power play, the penalty kill, all that good stuff, and I'll go ahead and show them off right here real quick. There we go. I got high hopes for this team. I think we're a more complete team than we were last year. I think we don't have as good as offense, obviously, because we lost Naslund. Well, we didn't lose him, we just got rid of him. I think we can still be just as good as a team, if not better than we were last year, without Naslund. And I'm going to run on a 2-to-1 loss ratio with the goalies, and I don't know why I sent them to the end of the month that way. So yeah, 2-to-1 loss ratio. The franchise, Nedeljkovic, he's going to be getting the 2, and Soderstrom will be getting the 1. So, I think that is entirely fair running that for them, mostly because, I mean, one's a 93 overall, and the other one is 81. So, just running with that, I think that's really good. As he loses there, let's go ahead and put in Soderstrom. As we come over here, there we go. And looking at our goaltender depth, we have a lot of goalies that are ready to come up from the minors. A little bit of a logjam, but I think we'll be fine in the long run because it gives us a lot of depth. We can do a lot of things from that position if we want to, but we don't have to do something right now, which I think is absolutely great. As Soderstrom strings together a couple wins here. Can he win 3 in a row? Technically he did. It was a shootout win. I mean, it took 4 periods and a shootout to get the win there, and a 3-0 loss against Boston, so he's out. But he's strung together 3 wins there, which is really good, and I'm really happy for him there. We're getting wins as a team, that's what I like to see. Let's go ahead and put in Nedeljkovic. There we go. Let's get back to the calendar and simulate passes back-to-back. Ooh, I don't like putting the same goalie in for a back-to-back, but ooh, as he loses the game against Philly. You know, Nedeljkovic starting the season has not looked so good. I mean, he's lost 3 games so far. He hasn't really played too much. Tyler Wotherspoon, I see the point you're making. I'll consider some possible changes. You know what? I actually forgot to change up the defense on the penalty kill. So holy shit, a 5-0 loss to Montreal. We got to change something up there. Let's go to edit lines. I'm going to go ahead and, well, first off, I got to take Nedeljkovic out because he's struggling a little bit right now. I got Stevens and Luke Green on the power play and the penalty kill. Yeah, got to take out Stevens. Put in Parker Wotherspoon, changing current line. Then for Luke Green, we're going to put in Ryan Suter. Man, what a steal Ryan Suter was for us. $3.6 million is all we are paying him. And I think that's absolutely great. You know, I'm going to keep it like that. There we go. I like that. We'll go ahead and throw in Soderstrom there. And then let's change up the starting lineups a little bit. Let's go ahead and, you know what? I want to put Osgood up on the second line there. So Tyrati, you're moving down to the third line. Unfortunately, it says that's what it says he is. And Jesus can move up to the second line there. I feel like Tyrati can become a great third line scorer for us. We just got to kind of work with him a little bit. I mean, he's on the power play. He's on the first line power play, I actually think. As a point shot. Ooh, a 5-4 loss to San Jose. So Soderstrom is right out of there. He's on the first line power play, I believe, as a point shot, which he's got a good shot, so I'm going to keep him there for now until somebody can be a better sniper other than Kuznetsov, because he's the only other center that I want out there. But as long as he is putting up goals, I think he can be a great third line scorer for us. He can be a difference maker in playoff games, so I think that's really nice. We're going to go ahead and simulate against Anaheim and LA. We got a West Coast trip coming up here, even though we are on the West Coast. I still like saying that, though, because, I mean, we're at Anaheim, at LA, and then at Arizona. After being at home for a little bit, I don't know. And just staying on the West Coast, so I'm used to talking about East Coast teams doing that. So when I talk about going on a West Coast trip, that's usually what I'm coming from. So as Nedeljkovic strings together 5 wins and then an overtime loss. Unfortunately, couldn't get the win there. And going up against Chicago, we get the 4-1 win. Okay. Game against Edmonton then. We're 13-6-1 so far. Doing very well throughout the season as a 5-2 loss to Edmonton there. Let's go ahead and change up the goalies then. You know, all I need Nedeljkovic to do is get 4 to 5 wins for every 2 losses. And all I need Soderstrom to do is play 500. That's all I need, and we will be a very good team. As he gets a 6-3 loss there, okay. Soderstrom's going through a rocky patch right now. We're going to take a look at the stats here in a second. I don't know why I clicked on it, but we got to switch up the goalies. Let's get Nedeljkovic back in there. You know, we may end up trading Soderstrom because his role does not say he is a backup. It says he is a minor league starter. So after these couple games here, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the stats then. And maybe we'll trade Soderstrom to get a better backup on the team. I don't really make too many depth trades, although I think this would be a great one for it. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the stats. Here we go. We are first in the division. Gretzky's got 28 points so far. Very good for him. Very, very good. All right, so 28 for Gretzky, 27 for Bossy, and 25 for Orsai. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. The franchise potential. That's what I love to see there. He's on pace to have his best season yet. I don't know what he will do for goals, considering that he's playing next to two of the best goal scorers of all time. Kuznetsov, Jesus, and Schoenborn are doing very well on that second line. That's what I like to see. Scott Stevens, his production is down a little bit, although I am not worried whatsoever about that. Ty Rattie still putting up 7 goals. That's what I need out of Ty Rattie. He's got very good offensive stats. Little suspect defensively, but I mean, he can get it done. He's not terrible, but he's not great. Ryan Suter, he's chipping in assists. That's what I like to see. He needs to be logging a lot of time for us, and he's a +10. That's what I love to see. Our third line is not very good defensively. As you see, Timashov, Riat, and Rattie are all minus players. Timashov, 9 points. That's what I like to see. I'd love for that to be a little higher, especially for how good his offensive awareness is, though. I feel like he'd have to play on the second line for him to do that, though. Damian Riat. I love this guy. He came out of nowhere for me, so anything that we get out of him is bonus for this season. Parker Wotherspoon, 6 assists. Luke Glendening, yeah, it's everybody else. Wow, Jake Bean. He's been held off the score sheet for the first 24 games. Wow. That's terrible. That is terrible, considering he's on the second line along with Luke Green there. That's bad. That is bad. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the team stats here. So we are first in the Pacific Division by 2 points with a game in hand. In the West, we are okay. We're 4th in the West. You know, that's perfectly okay. 1 win can put us in tied for 2nd, so we are definitely not out of this. And looking at the top 2 teams, they have more overtime losses, so I'm not really worried about that. And in the NHL, we are 7th. Tied for 5th, but whatever. I'm not going to get technical here. Let's go ahead and take a look at our goals for. We can see how we are doing. Goals for per game. Where are we at? Where are we? Ooh. Am I missing us? Or are we? Wow, okay. Under 3 goals per game. So Naslund is a huge difference maker on this team. We're not even above 3 goals per game now. Goals against per game. Wow. Okay, we're not one of the best teams either. I mean, I guess we're top 10. We're 8th in the league. That's not terrible. I'd love to see that a little lower though. It should be a little lower for the team that we have. Let's go to our power play. Oh my goodness, our power play is god awful. One of the worst in the league. That's embarrassing. That is an embarrassment. We need to get that up. Penalty kill percentage. Yep, one of the worst in the league again. So we gotta change our special teams up, and then I feel like we can be the best team in the league. So we gotta make some changes there. We're terrible on the road. I'll say that. We're going to take a look at player stats around the league, too. Actually, first off, let's go to the goalies. I always forget to do that, but here we go. Melkovic with 18 games played, 12-5, and Soderstrom is 3-3. Soderstrom is not doing very well so far, so I don't know. Maybe we go ahead and try and get a better backup, but I am not too sure about that one. Let's go ahead and take a look at all skaters here. Points. Oh my God, Peter Forsberg with 45. My goodness, who was playing with him? I don't see anybody up here that's been playing with him, so oh my goodness. Yakov Trenin. He is the second highest Nashville Predator, and he's 81 overall. My goodness, he has more points than Gretzky. That's ridiculous. But anyway, I think I'm going to cut her off here. I know it's a little short, but there's some decisions to be made, and I need you guys to help me out with them. One, should we get a better backup goalie? And two, what do we do with Jake Bean and Luke Green? They're not producing offensively, you know, and if they're not producing offensively, I'd like to get some people that can play better defense. So, or at least some two-way defenders. At least one of them on that second line I feel like would be a lot better. And let me know what I should do with the third line. Should I try and change it up? Should I put Jesus back on the third line or Schoenberg on the third line to improve it defensively? Because, I mean, Ria is pretty good defensively, and they're still a minus as a line. So let me know what I should do there, and I'll see you next time.